Good morning, Facebook. It's Bounce Ruth. It's day 177 of my 365 Live. This is complete with new home hair dye, so I've got no dark roots showing. It's supposed to be mahogany. Nobody's here. Nobody's listening. Nobody's interested. Where are you all this morning? I'm quite early for me. It's about 10:34. Nobody's on. I'm just waiting to see who's coming on. So apologies if you're watching from the beginning, because I'm not going to jump in to what I'm making until somebody pops on. Are you all okay? Well, my glasses are quite clean. I'm waiting for a new pair of glasses. I'm getting some new ones. They're coming soon. I'm really excited. So today, I'm just waiting. Laura, hello. You're my first person to be here. It's very nice to see you. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Claire Fairley. I knew you'd be here soon. How's everybody doing this morning? Are you well? Hi, Claire. Hello. I've been out delivering tasting club boxes. It's such a gorgeous morning. It really is lovely. How's everybody doing? No one's talking to me. Talk to me and then we'll start. I'm holding a bag. This morning. I'm actually going to make a breakfast dish this morning, something that you can have for your breakfast. I'm going to eat it. It is sunny, Claire. It's absolutely boiling here. It's so lovely. I've just been out delivering tasting club boxes, as I said. Good morning, Lisa Goddard. Nice to see you. I feel like I've been away for ages and it's only been 2 days since I haven't done it. So I hope you've all had an amazing Easter and you've eaten lots of chocolate eggs. I have. I really enjoyed it. My kids were going, Mum, please don't buy us any more chocolate. We can't eat any more chocolate. Lauren and Nat have really got into this amazing health regime where they're doing exercise every day and they're watching what they're eating and they're getting out on their bikes. So I think this time, this lockdown period, whatever you want to call it, this stay-at-home period, will be so amazing for so many people. I know if you're on your own, it's quite lonely. And I do feel for people who are, you know, like in New York where they're stuck in the high-rise buildings. It must be horrendous. You had no eggs, Claire. Oh, I think Lee needs reprimanding for that. Did he not buy you an egg? Oh, I would have sent you one if I'd known. Anyway, you should be getting something in the post this morning from me because I sent you tasting club boxes off yesterday. So you'll get something from me. There's no eggs, but there are some chocolate bits, so it'll be really nice. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start. Who else have we got on? I know there's people watching and they're not announcing themselves, so if you're here, please let us know, because otherwise it's classed as stalking, isn't it? Hi, Angela. Angela's just told us, nice to see you. Yay! Yes, so when your post comes, you should get something nice. Okay, guys, so today I'm going to make something called Chia pudding. And it's a breakfast dish, really, not a pudding dish. I'm going to show you. Here's one I made earlier. I haven't got my gloves on this morning, but it's fine because this is just my breakfast. Okay, so chia pudding. Can you see it? Looks like frog spawn. Chia seeds. I don't know whether anybody is currently using chia seeds or you know anything about them. Hi, Steve. Nice to see you. But they are actually amazing, tiny little seeds, and they have so many health benefits that if you're not including them in your diet right now, I would actually suggest that you do, because you keep them in the fridge in a packet. Like this one is actually from Morrison's, because I normally buy them in bulk, but I haven't been able to get them. So I nipped to Morrison's the other day and got those. They sell chia seeds in supermarkets. They also sell flax seeds, or linseeds they're called, but it's best to buy them ground. So those are milled linseeds or flax seeds. And you can buy them in supermarkets too, so there's no excuses here for adding them into your diet. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why chia seeds are so good. Hi, Joanna. Hope you're doing well with your sister still. And she's not thrown you out into the caravan. Can you see that? This is a mixture of chia and flax, but it's gone like porridge. It's a bit like porridge. And this is something that you can do overnight if you want to get ready for your breakfast the next morning, especially if you're going out to work. You could put it in a jar with a lid, put it in the fridge, make it the night before, and then just take it straight out to work with you the next day. So it's so versatile. What was I going to say then? Oh yeah, the benefits of chia seeds. So chia seeds, they've got lots of protein in them, believe it or not. There's 20 grams of protein per 100 grams of chia seeds. So, you know, they're great for your inclusion of protein in the day. They're really high in fibre. We've spoken so much about fibre if you've been following me and why it's so good for your gut microbiome. I'm holding this up because somebody, oh, nearly lost my spoon in it. Oh dear. Somebody said the other day that they couldn't see what I was doing for all the comments that come on the screen when you rewatch it. There's not a lot I can do about that. Unless I hold it up there, because that's above the comments, then I can't do much about it. So I'm sorry. I am actually waiting for my tripod. In fact, my tripod came yesterday. I just haven't got it out of the box yet. But that means I'm going to be able to move it further back so you'll be able to see everything. But for now, I'm just having to hold it up, and that's fine. That's fine. Adaptability is my middle name. So back to the chia pudding and why chia seeds are so good. So you've got protein, you've got the high in fibre. They contain essential fatty acids, which we all need. For all sorts of different reasons in the body. They're good for iron and magnesium. Lots of ladies can be iron deficient, particularly menstruating ladies. And magnesium is great for your muscles, for sleep. It's really good for sleep. They've also got antioxidants in, and they're one of the most versatile foods because, and I was talking to a client about this yesterday because she'd made some cupcakes and somebody in her family couldn't eat the cupcakes because they don't eat eggs. So I said, well, you can make chia eggs or flax eggs. So if you don't eat eggs, you can't eat eggs, or somebody in your family can't eat eggs and you want to include them in a recipe that you're making. Hi, Kath, nice to see you. You can actually make an egg substitute with a tablespoon of chia seeds or a tablespoon of flax seeds with a little bit of water. You just allow the chia and flax to soak up the water so it goes this kind of gloopy consistency, and there you have an egg. And literally, you can substitute eggs. You can substitute chia and flax seeds, for eggs in cake recipes, biscuits, in any kind of recipe, cupcakes, whatever. And they work amazingly well. So there you go. Hopefully you've learned something new already. Okay, so what I did here was I've just been out delivering boxes, so probably about an hour ago, but they normally only take about 20 minutes. You take a couple, say this has got 3 tablespoons of chia seeds in it and 1 tablespoon of flax. I mixed it with some oat milk. You can use whichever milk you want. You can use water if you want to. And you put it in a bowl like that and you leave it. So when you first put it in, it'll look like the chia seeds are sitting on the top. Give them a mix round, coat them with the milk, and then just allow them to sit there for 10-20 minutes. Or as I said, you can put it in the fridge overnight. So it's this really, really easy recipe, so simple and so tasty. And what you can do is heat them. So if you want to make like a porridge and want to warm, particularly in winter, it's really nice to have that as a porridge. You can just put it in a pan and heat it up, so it works really well. Or if you want to take it to work and then stick it in a microwave, I don't advocate microwaves particularly, but if it means you're going to get a hot breakfast at work, if you've taken it in a jar, then great thing to do. And then what you can do, the world's your oyster in terms of how you decorate it. I have some cherries that I got out of the freezer. I bought some cherries from Morrison's from the freezer, just so I made sure I've got my berries in case I couldn't get any every day. I've lost my spoon again. So I'll just put the cherries on top, in the middle, pile them in. And then really you could put any fruit you wanted. You could chop a banana, put a banana on there. You can add, I've got some mixed seeds, so more seeds to go on top, so that would look nice and taste nice. Obviously it's a taste as well. I tell you what else I did. I mixed into the chia and flax seeds and the milk. Hi Michelle Gale, nice to see you. We're making chia pudding. Okay, so I put some ginger and some cinnamon into the mixture and then mixed it up with the seeds, the chia and the flax seeds. So that's going to be really nice. I'm going to hold this up again so you can see what I'm doing. So I've put the cherries on, I've put some seeds on. The other thing you can do is put some sweetener in it. That's obviously not sweetened. You'll get a little bit of sweetener from the cherries. Just going to get a teaspoon. So I would use, because I love it so much as a sweetener, I would use a little spoonful of coconut sugar on there. Now coconut sugar is a sugar still, obviously, but it is better than white sugar. It looks like brown sugar. Can you see that? It tastes like toffee. It's delicious. Oh, I'll have to give it a go. Hi, Juliet. Yes, you will. It's really easy. So I'm just put a little sprinkle of coconut sugar on. You could also use maple syrup. I had to buy this one. I don't know if it's as good as normal maple syrup. I normally get my maple syrup in big bags. I have the biggest bag of chia seeds. We'll make this tomorrow. That's fantastic. Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. So maple syrup is a nice sweetener. You don't need a lot, but, you know, sometimes it's just nice to have a little sweetener, isn't it? And I also have some date syrup, which is also nice. As I mentioned probably about a week ago, I also use something called yacon syrup, which I don't have at the moment, and Amazon's quite slow with that one at the moment. So it's expensive, but it's just for you. It's worth it because you're worth it. And that's really nice to just drizzle on the top. So if you want sweetener, you could taste it without, see what you think, and then add it if you want it. The other thing that I was going to talk to you about, what was it? Yes, you could put nuts on. You could put some toasted nuts on. That would be really nice. You could put sliced banana, as I said. You could put some nut butter. You could put some peanut butter or some almond butter and stir it through. That would be nice too. And then this is my lovely little cheap food, or I don't call it cheap food really, treat food. I have this great big bag that I get from a place called Pramil Organics. And in here are some chocolate drops. See those chocolate drops? Can you see them? Hold them up. Yeah, so they're like tiny, shiny chocolate buttons, really, but they're sweetened with coconut sugar, and that's all. All that's in them is cocoa mass, coconut sugar, cacao butter. That's it. So actually, there's no dairy, no lactose. They're gluten-free. And actually, I wanted to say to you that chia seeds are gluten, dairy, soy, and lactose-free. So for everybody in the family, they are an absolute godsend, and especially if somebody can't eat eggs, because you can use them, as I said earlier, you can use them instead. But I just wanted to show you these little chocolate drops. It won't be a second, I'm just going to get a bowl so I can tip them into a bowl. Oh, and I'm back. So you tip them into a bowl, so I'll just show you what they look like. So little tiny chocolate drops, but because they're sweetened with coconut sugar and they don't have all the oils, you know, like Cadbury's chocolate buttons have got a lot of vegetable oils in them, and that's never going to be high quality in something like that. So they're cheap as chips, aren't they? I know I'm playing with my hair, Adrian, sorry, just get it out of the way. But these little things are my treat during the day. I have like, I don't know, 20 grams of these in a little bowl with a cup of peppermint tea mid-morning, and that's such a treat, and you know that you're not filling yourself full of a load of commercial rubbish. So I just thought I'd share those with you, and this is a catering and baking pack, so that's a kilogram, but they're not that expensive, and that lasts me for absolute ages. But I just thought that would be really nice, sprinkled on top of the chia pudding, so you get a little bit of chocolate in there. So it's looking a bit like a tram smash, but never mind, it's going to taste nice. I will take a photograph. So I'll hold it up. So look, you can see it's actually gone quite solid now. I can shake the bowl, that's not runny. But if you wanted to, before you put all the additional stuff on top, put it in a pan. Yeah, they are cheap in Costco. Costco's brilliant for things like that. In fact, I normally get my maple syrup from Costco as well, and they do it in big litre bottles, and it's a much better way to buy it. So thanks for that, Juliet. So I'm hoping you're really liking the idea of this and that you're all going to have a go. Oh, Pearl's here. Hi, Pearl. I know for a fact that you'll have made this before. We're making chia pudding. I've just been talking about the benefits of chia seeds and flax seeds. So chia seeds, as I said, if you don't go to Costco or you can't get there at the minute, the supermarkets do sell chia and flax. In fact, Aldi sell all this kind of stuff. Aldi are really good for, in fact, I think these might be from Aldi. Can't remember now. But yeah, Aldi sell flax, chia, they sell bags of cocoa powder, they sell all sorts of things. You are late, but I was a little bit late too, but don't you worry about it. I hope you've had a lie-in. I've been out delivering tasting club boxes, so I was here about 25 to, but that's good for me. And we've made this lovely chia pudding, Pearl. So in it, we've got chia, flax, I used oat milk, I've got ginger, a bit of cinnamon, some frozen cherries, which I let defrost this morning while I was out, some seeds that I've sprinkled on the top. That was sunflower and pumpkin. You struggle with the consistency. Oh, what, because it's gloopy, you mean? Yeah, it's a bit like a porridge, isn't it? I know what you mean. And yes, a bit like frog spawn. I love it. But if you mix everything else in, then you won't even notice. Or make it a bit more runny. Just put more milk in and then it's more runny, so you don't get that lumpiness. I quite like the consistency because I love porridge. I find it really warming, and normally I would warm this up and have it on a cold day. I don't normally have it cold. In fact, I might put this in a pan, but I'll take a photograph first so I can put it underneath. I'll put the recipe up for you guys, and if there's nothing else, you've got no more questions, then I'm going to go and eat this. So I've been Be Balanced Ruth. It's day 177 of my 365 Live, and can you do me a favour and share this out, please? Let's get it out to lots of people, because I know it's helping people with some ideas when they're stuck in their houses at the minute. Or stuck. Let's not say stuck. Let's say safe. Yes, frog spawn. It looks very much like frog spawn, doesn't it? It's the tastiest frog spawn you'll ever have, let me tell you. That's if you've even tried it. That's a weird thing to say. Okay, Pearl, thanks for the hearts. Right, I'm going to go, and I will see you tomorrow morning with a savoury. Take care, lots of love. I'll be back at 10:30, and I've been Be Balanced Ruth. Bye-bye.